Okay, now try.
That was such a hostile work environment.
Nice.
Do it again. Okay, right, pick your own. Yeah. I mean, you can help us.
I mean, it's worth.
Anyways, right.
We literally came up with one idea while you guys were doing the thing.
Right, okay. But then we need to come back to that. So if we then pull that and then start. Wait, do the where are you doing? Like that, yeah. Yeah, so just put it back there. So if we stop on that. Wait, you can do one of these. Ooh. And then
No, keep your legs forward. Hips forward. Right.
Wait, you've got to there and then you go. Wait, could it be still without moving?
Oh no, I'm taking this off.
Yeah, we can go closer. Oh, wait. So please come. You've done out.
Legs facing each other.
You've got to do the. No, how we've done it. Show.
Twist.
What if we just kind of stop this?
Keep going. Keep twisting. Until it hurts.
You sorry, yourself? Yeah. I kind of like the circle, but the sort of hips, you know, when you're like, bam. Right, so how should we at the end of yours? We have to make it where we'll come back together, don't we?
Okay. I mean, ours is.
Let's see yours.
Stuck really ready.
It's literally just an idea.
Yeah, it was just an idea.
That's it.
It's not a sequence. It's just an idea. Side eye.
She's kind of developing inside that.
Anyway, so we got to think. So we've got to be. Ours finishes with us stood like that. Wait, because this stood like this. Sorry, ours finishes with us like that. So how are you going to do this?
Ours would be pretty much the same position.
If
you're there, right?
Step forward, I step back. Do that. Step back. Wait, so whenever you step back, then you'll step forward quick. That's no one to. Yeah. So if we're stepping here, good. Wait, no, I think it's kind of another step there. So if like we're like this, if we go no, that might just do the one if you want. So if we go, just do it like a really slow. Right, let's help them then. Right, no, but we got to think as well, we've got to be together and it's first to do these and then come back together, but also figure out what one.
So
Because Charlie can't just stand there and do nothing.
just keep moving it the whole time.
No. Right, we need to start it when we're all together.
Okay.
I think it should. No, but then Charlie's got to do something maybe better. Because if Charlie's going to do one to them, then try and do. No, I'm saying not with you, not with Charlie. Let's say the group is having a fight. So Kate or my team.
Fight.
Yeah. So that's because I feel like ours is very different. Wait, no, but it needs to be in a circle, boss.
I'm just coming around.
So. So we're keeping to the so you can do the same like one. But then it can't be like that straight away, it needs to be some form of normality to it. For it to then move to the next. We could do the thing that we were doing with the
In this formation. We could literally.
Unless we're getting rowdy inside of a club, can you imagine? Two groups of lads getting rowdy inside of a club. Club owner or landlord person, aka Charlie, in this situation comes in like, get the fuck out of my pub! So we're all outside in the street having a little fight. And that's where we're. Yeah. That's when you guys are over there to start your side. Wait, back. And then Charlie
But with this one, I think if we do something like that, then you need that.
But then this part has got to be physical, that's the thing. It's got to be normal to physical, so back to normal.
No, I think the shoes with heat. So,
What are those?
Yeah,
I think the shoes.
Just get,
Fuck my girl, mate! What the fuck was that?
just literally, just be round.
Like, you slept with my ex-boyfriend.
I don't think you need to do that. That's too literal.
Too literal.
No,
Is this
it's
not the
like you get
physical?
a bit for it.
So we'll walk, and
We're walking.
between you, and I'm going to bump your head and shoulders. So walking close together, not that close, not that close, forward.
Well, is it both of us walking through or just you?
And then you follow me. That sound good?
Bump.
Wait, actually, that's a good idea. So you guys just do like that.
Yeah.
I'll go through, bump your shoulders like that.
Yeah.
Just make sure you guys turn this way, and then Kate bumps your shoulders that way, as we walk through.
Okay, so so I'm bumping again.
That leaves us with a fire starter.
Yeah, but then... No, we need to figure it out though. Right, that's usually not how sequence it.
Sonia, we need your help.
Yeah?
We've got individual sequences so far. Let's show them. Let's show them. Let's show Sonia us.
Yeah, well, we have, because we actually worked on something. Just saying, sorry about it. So you can do yours at the same time, do you like both?
Someone's really hurt.
Don't sweat it. Don't sweat it.
Ready?
It's all good. Just
So have you just struggled to come up with something just to or link in some way? Maybe if you what you have there, maybe if they start that off and then over there you start that off and then you like a staggered start, but in some way that gets you into a formation, and then at some point you need a cue to get out of that formation. So you could, you start almost your little circle here, but with 5 as odd numbers, so circling is going to be difficult. And then you could start a little circle there, and you do a little circle there, and then so that same almost like exactly the same movement, but on a staggered start. And then at some point you're going to try and find some way to get together. And then do you just do that one really, really close up to each other, circle?
Well, we were going to extend it from there. We've got feel like that. Yeah, so I'll do a foot forward, Darcy does a foot back, and then because our thing is so
is that?
So if they start by what they've just done there, and about halfway through, London's burning, London's burning, London's burning, London's burning, London's burning. They do a stagger like on a band, and then you find some way to form into one, and then maybe do the whole thing then as close as you possibly can to each other. That whole thing again, in a big mash. And then from that, some way out of it.
That's right.
Is your final move
You mean, we'll show it. You two balance each other.
So should we just do it before then? Just parallel. So
Wait, no.
so you can actually do it with them. Do that. So when I put this foot forward,
No, I mean, it's the entire sequence, not just that as well.
oh, okay, yeah. Let's pretend up.
Can I do the doll?
Yeah.
Why didn't those guys understand?
That's what I was thinking.
The thing is, in that story with the doll, he's doing all this, and then on the answer phone, there's a real woman calling him, where are you? Where are you? Like his girlfriend or his wife is actually calling him to the phone. See if you just come up with a little something, I'll show you a couple of clips from this, you get an idea about
So
what
it's literally went right back.
Okay, so if you
Sounds good. Start playing dancing. So Sam, get next to me. Walking in a circle. So take your pitch.
Oh, right.
So you do it
person who is the one who's doing the different thing. You know what I mean? The one who's doing it outside, they're trying to be different and trying to ease their way in, making sure your own little,
Like shoulder to shoulder.
your own little thing that leads
And
into
try to
it.
say I'm
So you're showing them something a bit different with that song.
ready, 3, 2, 1, go. Step.
So Charlie's going to be that outside man in there and then going to join you, and then you're going to find some way to. Just notice my folder is right in front of it all the time.
So then you've got to say like after, so it's step, in, step.
So the foot, so you're doing in.
Yeah.
So somehow. So you do forward. This was the previous. So this is like. It's like.
Yeah.
It's like. You can say yes, but you're doing it. Right, and then this one. And this one goes back. And you go. Literally goes dun 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 dun.
Okay.
So like,
Oh, the middle is really sped up. Okay.
Try it again.
I'll go back first, right?
Try and keep so really close together. I mean, Darcy almost linking with it.
but you're letting that other foot leave the floor as well, and they should pretty much stay quite close to the floor. So if you look at what we're doing, so it's like a.
Oh, okay.
So your centre foot stays down.
Yeah, pretty much.
Alright.
So it's a little bit behind us.
Yeah, just make it all fluid.
Yeah. The fluidity there. Getting.
Right, should we start beginning?
So if you're doing that separately, almost like, I reckon you could be challenging, like they're all
Yeah.
challenging each other, aren't they? Just that you feel like challenging each other, and then Charlie is that extra person who is the one who's just doing the other stuff in the.
Yeah. Could we incorporate, so when we're doing and then we just go, I look, that's it really, that's a bit arguing.
And then maybe you just like approach.
Oh,
You approach, maybe Charlie approaches.
Well, so you'll say when we do that part.
So say it's talking to Charlie, and we're going round,
Yeah.
we're doing and then time bell, and then we go, wait, see that?
And then Charlie does the approach. Whatever that
No,
is.
I think look
Maybe you
at
can,
Charlie.
maybe you can do a bit of jagged action as well, like trying to fit in.
Okay.
And then Charlie reaches, and then you, I imagine you all come in and do.
So we need to stay close all the time with each other, so let's try it. So, hey,
So you're trying to approach like.
3, 2, 1, go.
Breathing in. That's pretty cool, actually, isn't it? Does it feel?
How do we want to, let's say the audience is there, but do we have one group there, one group there?
Yeah.
And Charlie, middle back?
Yeah.
Okay.
Middle forward. Middle front.
Middle front?
Middle front. No, middle back.
Actually, middle front.
Right, let's get here. So it gives
Could
Charlie.
you swing in from?
We have a both.
Yeah, I'll do.
Let's just start over there so we
So
end.
we use these lines to our advantage, guys.
So if you start over there, kind of, I am perfectly there to be able to walk away.
I was just thinking what angle we want to do it at. So that in a way, when we do the step, we're like this, and you guys are like these
No,
things
that's,
there.
I mean, whenever we do it this way, when we do it this way, we always end up that way anyway.
Yeah, we always end up.
Okay, alright.
So like, what point do I?
Oh, so, okay.
So maybe you could, once they start, you could be approached, doing your approach.
Yeah.
Maybe start a little bit.
Okay. Yeah.
Should we incorporate? So Charlie, you come in, and then we'll do a second time over where we incorporate and just
Yeah.
So next to your arms, go.
We were not at the angle we wanted to be.
What angle were you at?
They were like that way.
Here.
So basically, if
Start off
should we put
Yeah,
two
we usually
front-
take smaller
So
steps.
when we're doing it, obviously we're like step, forward, step, flat, here, up, and then when we get to this point, we are like opposite each other. Yeah.
Okay, so it goes back up opposite each other.
Yeah, and then so when it gets to this
Yeah,
point, pull, 1, 2, 3, 4, I do 4, 8, 4.
Yeah, ready, go, step, pull, step, pull, step, flat, feel,
That's steps that you've missed.
Yeah.
Is it?
So
It's kind of step
one shoulder, step the other shoulder,
and then
step together, flat. So
Is that not what?
No.
Okay.
No, you kind of stopped and just did all the one part at one point.
Okay. Alright, smaller steps then, smaller steps.
Let's just do 1, 2, 1, 2. Let's try it. Actually, 1, 2.
3, 2, 1, go.
1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. You should be opposite person, flap up, sound facing, and then back, back.
2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2.
Yeah.
Wait. Right, and then, so Charlie, if you try to like come right in the middle of us.
Yeah.
Yeah, what point did you come into the middle of us?
Just before you got to the
Sorry.
bit where you're on, yeah.
So we can do once we've done biggest one, look at your partner, and then at Charlie and back again at your partner.
The biggest flap.
So you know how you do your collar, no, you do jacket, the collar, smaller flap, bigger flap. You keep the whole time you're looking at your partner.
No, you're not.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
So you're not looking, and then I'll see you only literally do this.
No, I look at you.
Oh, that's it. Okay.
Yeah, 'cause it's like a competition. I can do this then.
Well, no, it like started like that, and then you don't look, and then when it gets to that point, you definitely go to the one.
Okay, don't look at your partner then. But when you get to the biggest flap, stop. So you just flap. Everybody. So just do what? Look at Charlie. 1, 2, back.
Back to the partner.
Back to your partner.
Alright.
Or back straight on.
So yeah, so you look back, and then do the other one.
Ready?
3, 2, 1, go. Oh, sorry, forward.
Look. 1, 2.
Maybe it might be better if we look actually on the flap rather than
Oh yeah. Guys, we're gonna look actually on the flap.
On the flap.
Yeah, so then there's no like weird forward.
was thinking, if I could have a partner or not, or whatever for that bit, and then this bit. When we do blah blah blah, if when we finish that, Charlie's in the centre, and then it gets really toxic, but all directed towards Charlie. Is it?
What do you mean by toxic?
No, it's just that like once we finish, then we start directing it towards Charlie.
So I thought you were saying you're in the flat.
No.
No, so
We
instead of
changed it.
Darcy's saying
I said instead of
you.
doing that. So continue that part as normal, and then when it gets to the end, that's when we go towards Charlie.
So for the actual circling part, then, are we looking at each other?
No, you don't look. You can kind of like peek a little bit at the beginning, but the main look is when you're doing the shoulder.
Oh.
So there's kind of more tension to it.
Yeah. Alright.
That's we got that part down. It's just once we're here, after we've done that.
We could do the kind of
And then
encircle Charlie.
Could we do the same thing for Circle Charlie?
yeah, don't do like a do the.
Or should we all get into one circle? Instead of doing it circling each other, everyone in a circle
let's
going
literally
around.
do
Is that what you're
All
saying?
of us in the circle, Circle Charlie.
But doing the
Silly boy.
I keep just synonymizing what's being said.
But like literally staring at Charlie the entire time.
Yeah. Alright. Top.
Yep.
So wait, unless we try doing it from here.
Yeah, let's try and do it from here. So
This point. No, because we need to do something to then go over there.
Oh yeah, we need to turn our partner
Wait,
around.
then stay here. Wait. So
Just that way.
Charlie, try and come forward a bit more.
Put your arm back a bit.
Yeah.
A 5 by 1. Like that. That's a bit. Could be good. Just turn.
Can you walk?
And then we descend on Charlie.
Yeah. We literally do like a but you slowly turn as you go it, and then we get to a 2, 3, 2, 3, 10, 10.
So
Let's stand towards the entire time, but make it more rigid.
should we, when we do you've done the shoulder, and you flatten it away?
Yeah.
Because we'll try and keep it so like Darcy, Sam, me and Kane, or however, as long as we're in a cross, so that when we do the final, we all stand still. Okay.
wait. What?
So it basically means try and keep it equal, so it's not like two of us like right
So
here,
like one of us
two
like
there,
here,
so it's like
Yeah. I think you get to the centre. I was thinking after the stepping it, is it worth the person who is facing inwards to just turn the partner around?
Well, we just
With
did it like this.
So we were here, we just literally did like a.
Okay. See, we tried doing the turn around. We did the step thing, and then I literally grabbed him by that arm and spun it. Just suggesting an idea.
Well,
What?
You could do it differently each time, couldn't you?
Yeah.
Find
I wouldn't-
different ways to turn in.
I'd say stick to the same.
But kind of like,
thing.
but wait, if you come back though, kind of like, because obviously I said about the whole do thing, but like keeping it here, as if I'm kind of dragging you along, so like, obviously you're walking backwards, but I'm kind of just like, but keeping that slow step and then turn.
Barging around.
Yeah.
Okay.
obviously Sam, you're going to have there, actually. You're the one that thinks it's wrong.
But it's obviously like when you first get here, it's not urgent that you were in that position, obviously while
Yeah.
you kind of get to the whole thing.
Is there any particular walk for going forward into the position after we've
It's just
kind
kind of like,
settled?
that slow walk when you flat, it's kind of like that, but just, or like even with the steps you like that part, it's just like kind of, not like, slow steps, not like, stepping into your step.
Mm.
Do you want to go for we've done shoulder, flat.
Shoulder, flat.
Shoulder, flatter.
Then,
Oh, right, yeah.
And then,
Show me what you're doing. Turn around. See? Right, yeah.
so we've got to go around the same way.
yeah, but as in like, I need to get to the end.
Oh yeah, no, but I mean like it's not urgent that we get to this page like straight away, do you know what I mean?
You don't have to turn each other around now, just show you.
Keep that part more tight, because I think that might be where your issues come in. When we move the little
Yeah. Keep the arms together. And then what's the time?
One, two. And also, Sam, when we finish doing me and you aren't going to be turned around like that. We're just going to literally just do that.
Yeah.
And then Chloe literally's gone over and walk back.
Sweet. Let's try it. Should we try it for begins?
Should do, yeah.
Where from? Was that?
Beginning.
Oh, begin.
Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. And then we get Sonia in the corner like do some Irish dance.
That looks really interesting. It's fab. Do you know what it strikes me as already? What does it feel like? What's happening? Like you've almost created something there.
Bullying.
Yeah.
Wow! Oh my god!
You've had, easy as that. So what you've done is you've taken a stimulus, which is one little scene of an existing piece, and you've kind of gone off on a tangent and created something which actually fits in with what you're trying to get to. So you've used a stimulus of an existing piece to create a new piece. Simple as that.
See that camera?
Got that? See that? Simple as that. So, I mean, that kind of thing of showing physical isolation of somebody rather than going, oh, I hate you, like put their hat over their head and things like that. You can show isolation bullying in so many different ways, can't you? The way of being in a little gang, doing all the things the same, and then one person who does things slightly differently.